week in Farming Simulator, and we got a pretty full news video today. We got new mods, very recent update to SteamDB, custom modding showcases their 9R, and we've got the PDA for Lancey Boys Farming in Indiana map. If you like staying updated with all the latest news of Farming Simulator, make sure you subscribed. Let's check it all out. Let's start them off with mods. Today, 35 mods released on the in-game mod up. All platforms got 16 new and 19 updates, and that's it. All mods today were for all platforms. That mod video will be coming out after the news today, so make sure you guys keep a lookout for that one. Next, we got a quick update on SteamDB. The unknown app 4348790 is still showing last updated 3 days ago, so it has been updated at least once or twice since we last talked about it. This is rumored to be the first DLC of 2026, but we will have to wait and see. Hey, what do you think it is? Let me know. Now let's talk modern news, and we're going to start with custom modding in the John Deere 9R series. If it looks familiar to you, it's because we've seen this one before. Now, custom modding do give us a little bit of a spec sheet on it. We've got 2015 through 2021 generation, $608,000, between 420 and 620 horsepower, and it goes 25 miles an hour. They also address the question of how close they are to finishing the mod. They say, well, there's already a store image and a fact sheet, and we've also got some in-game screenshots, both with a dozer blade and a planter. However, if they have addressed that they've got a fact sheet and a store image, I'm not quite sure if these are actually working in the game yet. Either way, looking very cool, and I know this is going to make quite a few people very happy. And if you missed it over the weekend, I showed off Custom Modding's Balzer grain card. I've also got a couple other mods from them as well. Hopefully I'll be able to get those videos done and out to you guys this week. Moving on, let's talk Rough Deck Modding Crew and their international Workstar. They say it is coming soon. The version we get to see today is pretty straightforward. However, we do have chrome all over the place. We've got a really nice sun visor there, and we even have a beacon light on the top. Well, a blinky beacon. Not a whole lot of new information here, if any at all, but it is nice to hear that it is quote-unquote coming soon, and it's always nice to see the truck again. Now, the next one is a new mod announcement from Slush's modding the Lizard Brave tank trailer. Last week, we got to see their tipping trailer, the Masterful Frameless, and now got something for liquids. Slush's modding are known for their debranded trucks, and it's pretty cool to see that we've got some nice trailers to match along with it, especially from the same modder. No specs at this time, but I'm sure sooner or later we'll find out. We got a good update from Rooster Mods. Their John Deere 712 mulch tiller update has been submitted to Giants for testing. This update will allow us to purchase the 712 either as a plow like we could before, or as a deep cultivator, which is technically correct for Farming Simulator. We don't have any information on the testing status as of right now. However, you can download the original release now for all platforms. A new mod announcement from Hispano Modding. That's right, we get to talk about Hispano for the first time in a while. Maya SL, or MAYASL, corn headers are coming to Farming Simulator 25. This is in partnership with the brand, a new collaboration with the Spanish manufacturer, and they do say that their corn headers, about 80% of their production, is exported to the United States, so that's pretty cool. Now, personally, I'm not familiar with this brand. If you are, please let me know. Otherwise, we have a new brand coming to the game. Very cool. Now, speaking updates, we've got an update coming to the JCB Attachments from Ross in Mods. This is going to be version number 2. They've added skid steer and teletruck tools. They've added wheel loader attacher to all of the telehandler tools, added color options, and some other bug fixes. It's always nice having branded tools, and since Ross keeps popping out JCB mods like they are hot, well, hey, it's great that we've got attachers for even more stuff. And more new mods, as Carl TG's got a Bale trailer with a crane. Good news, this one is already with Giants awaiting testing, so great news there. It is for all platforms, and he suggests loading up 125 and 150 centimeter bales with it. The trailer is going to have multiple different color options as well as wheel configurations, and he even says that we can load up square bales if we would like. However, this is not designed for that. For those of you that do not want auto load, but still want something kind of neat and unique, well, I think this is it. Another mod that is with Giants awaiting testing is Icus Fan Modding's Barndominium. It is finally done as of yesterday and is currently with Giants awaiting testing. We've got some great shots of the exterior here. You can see we have multiple different color options. We've also got different roof color options, which is pretty cool. We've got those big glass doors on the garage, so they're not regular garage doors. I think that's kind of neat. It's a little bit different. The interior, which you guys have seen quite a bit, I think at this point, is nice and open. You've got a big 2-story foyer / living room there. Nice kitchen as well. And of course, it's a house, so you got sleep triggers and wardrobe triggers, all that good stuff. Now, how's about that garage, though? We talked about it a little bit last week and some of the ideas that he was thinking about. Well, now we know exactly what's going to happen. Currently, there are no decorations, toolboxes, nothing like that in the garage. However, there is a hidden wall option. So when you activate that, boom, all of your decorations and stuff pop up. So if you don't want to decorate it, they could be there, but if you do, well, you can do it yourself. Bicus has the toolbox mod. You can download that and put some in there yourself. Oh, and if you really want to see something cool, he's also got a screenshot right here where you can see through the entire thing, at least from the end of the garage. I think that's pretty cool. What do you guys think? Very, very excited about this one. Moving on, we got some good news from Oxygen. David, internal testing has begun on Witcombe Park Farm. Oxy and his testers are currently going through everything to see how much they can find, what they can fix, all of that good stuff. We can also look forward to a cinematic showcase of the map from Scroft, just like he did for Oak Bridge. Yeah, that's what we're calling it now. He definitely does some really good stuff, so super excited to see what he does there. And you know I'm going to be bugging Oxy to let me do a map preview. So we'll see. Hopefully I don't bug him too much. Some pretty cool stuff coming out of Lancey Boy's office today. We've got the PDA for his Farming in Indiana map. I think we've seen some hints here and there over the past 6 months, year or so. However, he does say that the map should be complete in about 4 to 8 weeks, so 1 or 2 months. So that's pretty cool. That'll still have to go through testing after that, of course, and have to be fixed up if anything's going on. But 4 to 8 weeks, it'll be at least completed on Lancey Boy's end. He says he's still got some sell points to add, and he's currently working on the fields as we speak. We get to talk about JCB77 twice today. Not only did he get a map released, but also he's got a map being worked on. Strasburg 4X. This will be for PC only, of course. He says that the area that he's currently focusing on is the town on the map, a small development in the northwest. Also, there's a car wash on the map that is credit to Celebuki. I imagine that's going to be the same one that we've got on Alma, Missouri. Roads are in for the most part, so that is great news. And again, big congrats to JCB77 for his map release today. And lastly, today we're going to take a look at Saxlingham 4X, or at least a couple screenshots. Farms at Briscoe says he's expanded field number 2, which is now 60 acres. That's insane. From these pictures, you can see just how large it really is. Now, we haven't seen the actual PDA of this yet, but we do have a little bit of a hint here and there. And these screenshots, especially the aerial views, give us a great idea. So, super cool, very exciting. I'm definitely looking forward to this one. However, I wasn't looking forward to the end of the video. I hate this part. I'm gonna have to leave you guys. But don't worry, if you want to see anything more about the mods, modders, or anything else we talked about today, links to everything can be found in the description. Remember, there's no release dates for mods, so no one knows when anything's going to be released. And if you like this video, you can check out the Farm Sim News playlist for all the latest news and top stories going on in the world of Farming Simulator. And that's it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like on it, get subscribed if you're new, and join the DjGoHam fam. Hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and we will see you later. Peace. SteamDB unknown app, show yourself.